Everything in life is always on timing. And this fight is happening now. And I'm ready for it.
He's seen as the big underdog against a guy they say is technically unbeatable. Technically unbeatable.
Is Lomachenko the best fighter in the world? Well, if he isn't, who is?
This is a once-in-a-generation opportunity. The entire world is waiting for this event to happen.
This is my world. This is what I relish. I'm always going to be the underdog.
I don't think Luke wins the fight. Let's get that absolutely clear.
I don't think of losing. I think of winning.
It's a big, big ask. It's a tough, tough challenge.
I always rise to challenges, and I've never had an easy route once.
He needs the best ever performance from Luke Campbell, and he needs Vasiliy Lomachenko to be under par.
Anything can happen in the professional game when you get two of the best going at it. I see a warrior inside of me, and then obviously I see a little boy inside of me that wants to give excuses. I'm here for actions, because when I step in that ring, there's no talking, it's all about actions. So we will see when it's all done and said.
Paisley, I don't know what it is, I need to try and see, but all the while I
started boxing at the age of 13. I just fell in love with it. Every time I wanted to go in the gym the following day, I just wanted to be better than I was the day previous. I didn't have no expectations. I was in the gym, and I was probably going to the gym about 3 times a week. I started boxing. But with me going into the gym, I was actually boxing in the ring within 8 weeks from the first walking into a gym, which is, I certainly wasn't ready to start competing 8 weeks after walking into the gym. Hence my first 2 losses. First and second fight, got beat.
We both lost our first 2 fights. I got stopped. I went to points on my first fight. Second fight I got dotted, I got stopped by somebody. I can't remember what happened with Luke's.
And what, did you all give it up?
Yeah, no, well, we were both stopped because we were both playing rugby as well, weren't we, at the same time? And I started going out, knocking about with a lot of different people and that. And Luke was going to quit as well. And I told Luke to just go back. And that I'd go back with him, but I didn't go back boxing. I fell off a motorbike and fractured my elbow. Yeah, so then I couldn't go back. And then after my later teen years, I was going out enjoying myself every weekend, so I didn't bother. I'd be better than Luke.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, guarantee. If I was still boxing with Luke, I'd be better than him. Easy. I'd probably be cruiserweight world champion by now or something. Something along them lines.
So I was a little short, chubby kid. I had some decent titties on me, and I actually had big legs, considering what I've got now.
Luke was a little fatty when he was younger, wasn't he?
He looked like Chunk from the Goonies.
Yeah.
So I'm starting out to have pretty much winning.
He weighed more then than he does now.
Small, chunky, and he had a decent haircut. So it was just a recipe for disaster, I think, at the time, wasn't he?
My dad always believed in me. When he said I was going to be an Olympic champion, I'd shake my head and tell him to shut up. But he seen that in me, and then I got there, did it, And after that, he's always said I was going to be a world champion, and I'm going to hold all the belts and so on. He's always said that. Here I am now.
Just put that in and that'll do.
Cool. Yeah, good to see you on this.
One box.
Yeah, it's like a bit second of it.
Why?
That was it.
Paul Thompson situation in you?
The thing is with Luke, he hasn't changed. He hasn't one bit. You know, all the success that's come behind him, even up to now. He's still Luke. He still goes, you know, he still goes and takes his mum shopping, and he still goes out for a coffee in Beverley. And he's not changed. You know, you never see him putting the Louis Vuitton bags behind him, or you know, out in a nightclub with a table full of vodka and champagne. You know, he's happy just to come home on a Friday, spend it with his family, maybe see the lads if they're free, and then go back training. That's his happiness. You know, just everyone still being the same. And he ain't changed, and he'll never will. You know, that's just the way he is. You know, he's just born and bred as a road kid. You know, it's good to see. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, I'm from just a working class family. My dad was ill for quite a lot of our upbringing with a really bad back. So it was my mum that was more or less left to provide for the family. And, you know, she struggled just to pay us our school money every day. Struggled to get £7.50 every day to give us all £2.50 each so we can get to school, get some dinner and then get home. So, you know, we came from nothing and we've worked our way up.
He's put people from all backgrounds into boxing. Got young kids off the streets. He's got, you know, he's been a good role model for boxing, you know.
When your own city is behind you and supports you, you just can't buy that. And, you know, I'm really thankful to have a hell of a lot of people in Hull that do support me and back me. You know, and obviously I want to make them proud as well and celebrate with the people of Hull.
Everybody get behind Luke, yeah? And if you can, get down to London and give him the best support you can. And get that on lock. The old Kingston Rovers.
I always knew Luke could do well because Luke was more dedicated than what I was. Even from being a young age, Luke was always, if he put his mind to something, he'd always do it. Like when we was all younger, we all had an opportunity to go to Canada to one of our relatives, and they said, right then, you can go. Mum and Dad said, you can go, you can go, as long as you save up a certain amount of money. And I think Luke doubled the money what he needed to save up to go. And Luke went, and I think I had about £5 or something. Yeah, he was always really dedicated as a youngster. And that's obviously where it's come from with the boxing. When he went to the gym, he was always, he wouldn't do things by halves. If he was in it 100%.
I put it on. I told you that.
What, even fresh? I know it's frozen fish. I was cooking from fresh.
Lomachenko, I think he is a really good fighter, which there's no denying that his career and his boxing speaks for itself. But I don't think he's fought anyone with a boxing ability what Luke's got. And I think Luke's going to shock the world, and Luke's going to beat him on the 31st. He really is. He's going to shock the world and he's going to beat him. And I believe that with all my heart.
I just need to get the postcode off the driver. I'm changing their address on there. It is what it is, it's not fight night tonight. You know, so it's just facing off, get the crowd going, make them all excited. Well, I mean, you've seen all the comments and how mad it's gone. So it's a good sign. If you'd only got 5 or 6 comments and a few likes, you'd be like, ooh. Everybody's excited for it. And to be fair, like, the last one I went on, there was all good comments from me. So, some loyal fans. But there's no point in wasting adrenaline and nerves now. But it'll certainly try and creep in there now and again. And I'll just say, oi, Not tonight.
Oh, thank you. Oh, cheers.
No, I haven't.
See you later,
Look at your eye.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Thanks for that.
It's you blinking your eye.
Half asleep.
When I first found out I was going to be facing Lomachenko, I just thought, yeah, I accepted that, and I just thought, right, it's actually pretty good. This is where I want to be. I want to be in these mega fights, and I want to show everybody how good I am. What a fantastic opportunity this is.
Eddie sort of rang and said, you know, there's potential that Lomachenko might be the mandatory challenger against us, and it took us by surprise a lot, but you know, we've managed to get it in the UK back home, so to a sold-out crowd on a pay-per-view show, it's sort of what dreams are made of.
Yeah, but it's only 24.
Yeah, it's all right.
Okay.
We're going to be watching the boxing.
We're going to walk slowly and we're going to stick by us, okay?
All right.
Yeah, of course you are, yeah.
All the best tonight.
Yeah, cheers, mate, thank you. I'm not fighting tonight, though.
No, but you'll enjoy it.
But you can still have some.
Do you fancy it, yeah?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Is it you friendly with this geezer or not?
No, not really.
What? Just keep eating food and you'll grow.
That's when you eat your vegetables, look.
The girls are just going to run the tickets round.
How's it going? You good?
Yeah, you alright?
Nice to see you. You well?
Good, yeah.
Good man.
What's happening with you? Got anything to fight?
Not a lot, mate. I'm still waiting.
Still waiting, yeah?
Still waiting to find out. So I'm just waiting now. If you know anything, let me know.
With him in the ring tonight.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna stick the nut in. It's an exciting time to be fighting right now. I'm coming into my prime, and you've not seen the best of me yet. I'm always thinking about Lomachenko. I want to fight the best. I believe it's my time. When everybody's watching this back, they're going to see that I'm going to win this fight. And I will be victorious.
Sports Breakfast, 8:10:89. It's a big fight coming up end of August, O2 London. It's Lomachenko against Luke Campbell from Hull. What a fight this could be. The boys are back with Eddie Hearn coming next.
Records for boxing events there. The general sale is today at 12 o'clock. It's a one-off event. You know, it's very unique to have the pound-for-pound #1 fighting in the capital in London. I think that's a credit to British boxing, the position that we're in. But it's a great fight as well. You know, like I said, 2 Olympic gold medalists. You know, referring to Luke, Luke's had a lot of pressure through his career. You know, I remember when he won the gold in London for Great Britain in the Olympics, he went back to Hull. There was 40,000 came out in the square there. His professional debut was an outdoor event at Craven Park in front of 10,000 just for his debut in a 4-round fight. So he's been there. He's boxed at Wembley Stadium in front of 90,000 people as well.
You could easily let it be more added pressure by thinking about the world title and thinking about what you could have with that world title. So you could easily let it be added pressure, but at the end of the day, it's just another fight. And it's just another time you've got to go in there and do what you've got to do.
Now, many people believe Vasiliy is the best pound-for-pound fighter, so how are you going to beat him?
Just by doing what I do. I'd probably agree with you on that. From what he's achieved so far, he's incredible. He's the best out there right now. But this is my opportunity to go and see what I can do. And you know, how do I get in that list, the pound for pound list? You know, to be the best, you have to beat the best. And this is my goal. I believe I'm a top competitor, and I need to face the likes of these guys to be known as one of the best myself. I highly rate him, obviously, and I'd certainly rank him in the position he's in. That being said, you know, styles always make fights, and I believe that this is my fight.
Yeah, everyone's not too tired after Saturday night. What a night, another great one at the O2, and fantastic to see these two go head to head. Vasiliy Lomachenko, possibly the greatest fighter of our generation.
Fighters as good as Luke, gold medalists. They've come face to face or punch to punch with Lomachenko. They've looked up at their trainer and said, I can't do anything.
I think it's a really tough ask, and that's being honest, and that's being a big admirer of Luke Campbell. Losing one fight in 396 is a record that is just, you know, you can't believe it really when you read that sort of stuff.
Luke's had a slow burn as a professional. He had that early loss in his career to Ivan Mendy, real learning fight for him.
The feeling of losing is horrible. I mean, when you get up every day and dedicate yourself to doing one thing every single day, and you're doing it, and then it don't work out your way, obviously it's sickening.
Went to America when he had terrible, tragic things going on in his background to fight Jorge Linares.
It was late, it was in the evening when I was in Miami. I thought my brother's calling me. I thought, why? It must be gone midnight or whatever at home. So I thought, why is he calling me? It's weird. This is my older brother. So I knew something wasn't right the second I seen him calling me so late. And then obviously he dropped the news into me. And, you know, it was, how else? How do you react when you find out that your dad's just died? The saddest thing was he said he's not going anywhere until he sees me win a world title. I think that's what really got me, because I was like 2 weeks away from the fight. So that really upset me.
Listen and obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times.
Going into the Linares fight, I was probably quite numb going into that fight with feelings and emotions and everything. I was probably quite numb. The second he hit me with a shot in the second round on the knockdown, that's when I I woke up and thought, you're in a fight now. So get your chin up off the floor, stop embarrassing yourself, and let's win this fight. In all honesty, I shouldn't have fucking got in the ring. But I just thought that was my dad wanting me to go through with it. I think that's the only reason why I got in the ring, because I knew that my dad wouldn't want that from stopping me getting in the ring and fighting. But I went in there and did it. Went in there and went through with it. Definitely like to think that he's looking over me and watching me, and that I can talk to him whenever I want.
Is that all you want? Really? No.
First round.
What did you say? Give us some.
Hi. I didn't get to do it.
Which one's the star footballer?
Me.
Or both of you, yeah?
I'm better than Leah.
I've seen your Instagrams.
I'm better than Leah.
No competition with brothers.
No, lots of
No.
Say you drive on.
Yeah.
Secret.
It's a bit of healthy competition.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
The hardest thing I can say that I've sacrificed is going away, training from home, leaving my family behind, and you know, and having my kids cry down the phone when I'm away training. You know, that's probably for me. That's the hardest part of boxing. It's the best feeling ever for me, knowing that they're proud of me. And that really gives me a really nice feeling to know that I'm making them proud and they're proud of me.
Come on, yo, come on, you mum.
Say some.
You're not Iron's girlfriend, are you? See you soon.
Can't stay with me, mate.
Go on, mister. You can't stay with Dad. Maybe another week. Come on.
Means you've got to train.
Cheers, thank you.
Come on.
You don't like training? See you soon.
This week I was in the gym and I saw Shane and he kind of looked at me and he said, he's going to beat Lomachenko. Like, Campbell's going to win. And I leant in and I said, I know. Like, it's not a secret between me and you and everyone. We know. Like, and we know that he's got it all to do and he's going to be a big underdog. But Luke Campbell is going to go out there and do the job that he's been put on this planet to do.
George came in and watched Luke and Josh Taylor spar. The shots that Luke was able to get off against a big, strong, fast-handed Josh Taylor, we both looked at each other and this fight is not a write-off. People are thinking it's a write-off, and we looked at each other and I said, he's going to beat him. And George went, I know. So as many people sit there and slate us and, you know, as they want, it doesn't make a blind bit of difference, because when the lights go off for me at night, I'm confident. That's all that matters, and I know Luke Campbell is as well. Right into the heart of the sparring now. We've got Josh Taylor in the camp, which is perfect sparring for us. We've got like a world champion in the weight division above as a southpaw. We're not going to have ideal preparation for Lomachenko. They call him the Matrix for a reason. He's got a handful of tricks, but all we need is real top quality work. The way people idolise Lomachenko is only a good thing for us.
You instigated it.
If you were to ask any pundits right now, any boxing journalists, they're all going to say Lomachenko's going to beat Luke Campbell. And that drives me, yeah, it drives Luke as well. We've got the punching power to drop him. I don't think he's ever been hit by a puncher like Luke Campbell. This is going to bring out the best Luke Campbell. I ain't got no message to Lomachenko. I hope he brings his best, because Luke wants to box the best. He doesn't want any excuses, and he wants the best Lomachenko. And I think we will get him.
You know, I'm in the thick of it now. This is the last 2 weeks of real hard work, so I'm pushing myself to the limits, you know, and this is where we progress, and this is where we learn to feel comfortable in our out of our comfort zones. So, you know, this is the thick and the hardest part of training camp is these next 2 weeks. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I've got a circuit to do, but I'm staying in here.
So, Chris's diary. I don't leave my diary lying around. What's in my diary? Sprint times, speeds, things to be conscious of, what I don't want to do. Ideas, because I'm an inventor. I invent things. Not yet, I don't, but I've got some good ideas. So I write some ideas down.
What are the best ones?
You what?
What are the best ideas to that?
Can't tell you. I can't tell you. But there's a game that I'm going to bring out when I've got a little bit more time.
That's how
Training is horrible, but it has to be horrible to get where I want to get. You know, if it was fun, then I'm certainly not training hard enough. So this training camp needs to be the horriblest camp I've ever had. To get fitter and stronger, you have to break down your body and stress your body. You know, so your body always gets beat up and tired. And that's just part and parcel of putting your body through a training camp and getting fitter and stronger. That split moment there where you're questioning yourself, have you got another round in you? Can you do another round? And I want to be at them moments. I want to feel comfortable when I'm uncomfortable. That's where I need to be. I want to be the best at boxing. That's why it's like that, because I want to be the best, and the only way I can be the best if I practice and practice. I'm not the type of fighter to not go to the gym for 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, a month, 2 months. I need to be in the gym regular, every day, working on my craft and stuff like that until the day I retire. I give it 100% until the day I retire, and then I can chill. And then I know I've done everything 100%. I can live with myself like that. Yeah. It's my time now. My time will come. Why? Why will my time come? Because I fucking work for it. Because I dedicate myself every single day of my life to becoming the best. That's why.
Last set, yeah?
Yeah.
Set 20. Jack's got any misses?
No.
One, let's go. Tap.
I see a warrior inside of me.
It's boxing, anything can happen. A bad night for someone and a good night for someone else, or a moment of magic can spin it on its head.
And then obviously I see a little boy inside of me that wants to give excuses.
And he's probably in the best possible mindset to have this fight, but it's an almighty ask because Lomachenko is a one-off, I think.
But then I see the warrior inside of me that's there, ready, he's always got his armour on.
I think we'll see the best performance of Luke's career. Because you can have the best performance of your career and not win when you're fighting a man like Lomachenko.
But then obviously you've got a little boy in there as well that wants to give you them excuses and wants to keep you safe.
So Campbell needs to go out there and just be Luke Campbell, be that thinking fighter, be unusual, be awkward. You never know. They're saying it's the impossible job, but he could just make it possible.
Reassure that little boy that everything's going to be all right and send the soldier out to fight.